is Notsam Wrestling.
Introducing your host from New York, here is Sam Roberts.
Here we are at the Performance Center with the original bro, the man who has an opportunity to try to take the NXT Championship away from Adam Cole tonight.
How do you do?
That's Matt Riddle. Matt, what's the haps?
Just chilling, bro.
Hi.
Getting mentally prepared for this match and about to woo the millions, hopefully millions tonight, that watch it on the USA Network.
So, do you only have two do you have a switch? Are you on or are you off? Because I feel like when you're in the ring, very intense, ready to hurt somebody, ready to cause physical pain. When you're out of the ring, you're not intense at all.
Yeah, I get that a lot, and I remember even when I first started wrestling or even fighting, people are like, don't seem like a fighter or a wrestler. You're like so laid back, like you're a surfer. Like, do you like play music? And I'm like, no, like I can't sing, I can't play an instrument, but I've been able to wrestle and fight my whole life, and it's just what I do. And I'm very good at flipping that switch from going from how you doing, normal person, to I'm gonna, like, I can't say that, but I'm gonna hurt you.
Yeah. Is there a confidence that comes with knowing that you can hurt people? Like, I always wonder that with, especially with fighters. I mean, any real pro wrestler or sports entertainer has all the same, tools or whatever. But when you're a trained fighter, you have to realize that should something break out, you're gonna be fine. Should somebody come and attack a member of your family, you're gonna be fine. They're gonna end up with broken limbs and in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
Does that level of confidence when you know that's not an issue for you anymore?
I think once you get to a certain level of athleticism and like fighting, even if you're one of the best in the world, to be one of the best, you have to take everybody kind of serious.
Yeah.
And once you start taking everything serious in that aspect of fighting or combat, it's very easy in that sense. Because you take everything serious, you're worried about everybody, and even the good or bad, you don't take anybody for granted. But I think people that are good at fighting and take people for granted, that's how you get knocked out. And you're like, so.
Right, when you see somebody that you don't expect to get knocked out, it's because,
be careful, So for me, I take everybody serious, and I think that's what made me as dangerous as I am. And maybe that's another thing. People don't take me as serious because I'm so like this.
Right.
And then I start smashing them and like, where did that guy come from?
Right, right. So. Are you an ambitious guy, or are you more just about training and getting your skill?
I like to train, get my skill. I stay in shape.
Right, but you're not one of these guys that's like, I have to be the greatest of all time to ever do, or are you?
I think by default, with my skill set and what I bring to the table and everything like that, I think I'll be one of the best wrestlers of all time, hopefully, You never know what's going to happen. But I think the ride I'm on and the set I'm on, I think things are going to be good.
I feel like you and Twitter is a bad combination. And I'll tell you why. I read your tweets. I find them entertaining.
Yeah.
I want to know what your take on things is.
Yeah.
But all you do is make enemies on Twitter.
I feel like people post stuff or people do stuff or, it's just, I don't know. It's one of those things. It's like, I don't mean any harm by it, but like if I see something that's not good or hilarious, I'm gonna post that.
You still post it,
yeah. And I try not to. I don't mean it mean, but it just happens. Or I do things that I think are sarcastic, and then they come off as not as sarcastic.
That's the thing about technology; it forgets sarcasm a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's one of those things. It's whatever. And that's how I look at it. Like, I have a very thick skin. I've been through a lot in my life, and, and my life's just begun. So it's like, probably going to be through a lot more. Mm-hmm. And it's just one of those things where it's like, I don't know, something like Twitter really doesn't bother me.
It doesn't. Do you ever, when you hear that people are like, oh, I'm pissed off that he said this on Twitter, I'm pissed off that he said that on Twitter, do you kind of go to them and go like, hey, I heard you might be, or you're just like, you know what, that's your deal?
That's their deal. You know, if somebody has a problem, they can always message me. I think my message box is open or whatever, so anybody can message
You think,
me.
but whatever.
Yeah, you know, I really don't, like, it's so crazy now, I don't really look at the messages anymore, anything like that. I just post some stuff, walk away.
Yeah.
Maybe that's part of my problem. I just post stuff and
Post
walk
and
away.
leave.
I'm like, I'll check on that in 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And then,
Like you wake up from a nap and you're like, oh my God.
And then WWE's like, delete. I'm like, oh no. I didn't think it was that bad.
Yeah, I put my phone down for a sec. What can I tell you?
It'll happen.
Yeah. Do you, when you're here in NXT, do you feel like it's a big community, or are you more of a loner type of person?
It's a community. We're family here, but at the same time, you know, when you're around people so much, you go from like being like, hey, good to see you again, to being like, hey. You know, like,
I'm gonna find my space over here.
Yeah, and it's not that you dislike one another or whatever, but you know, or say like you have to wait somewhere for something, or you're on a bus ride. You can't expect everybody to be like 99 bottles of beer on the wall. You know, take one. It's like we're eventually just gonna be like, dude,
like freshmen in high school on the way to their first like wrestling meet or
yeah,
whatever.
Just shut it, dude. Chill out. I'm tired. I want to relax. We gotta wrestle tonight.
There's always one guy that doesn't quite get that that's the vibe, and he's like, "Come on, guys."
No, NXT, the guys get it. The girls get it too. We're pretty quiet on the bus, unless, you know, it's a later bus ride or something like that, and then, you know, we'll do.
Have a good time.
Have some fun.
Have some fun. I get that. Do you wake up on a morning like this morning and feel differently? Do the butterflies start going? Does your head start spinning?
You know,
like we're having this conversation,
people
but
ask
you're
me
thinking
about like stuff like this, about the match all the time, and nervous about USA, all that. No, not really. Is there some nerves? Yeah. Do I feel some pressure? Yeah. But I've been on pay-per-views. I've been on TV before. Like, this isn't something that's completely new or foreign to me. And I feel pretty confident about it, you know, especially after last week and the week before, and seeing how everything goes, you know. If anything, real life like bothers me more so than like this. This is what I love to do. This is fun,
This is the escape
know?
still.
Everything else, like, who's picking up the kids from school? You know? Is everybody okay? You know, are the bills paid? Whatever. You know, that's more stressful to me, and that stuff in life,
right?
You know,
but I guess that's because, like you said in the beginning, you're confident in your abilities enough that you know if you just put in there, you know what you're doing, right?
That's it.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, because I mean, you can kind of on days like today, you can kind of see people, even when we're having a conversation, they're not quite in the conversation. They're thinking, I got to think about what's going on at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock tonight. Like it's already.
I'm not thinking about wrestling. I'm probably thinking about like something at home, or like a video game I want to play or something.
You're like, how many hours until I'll be done with everything so I can play?
Adam Cole and myself. I'm like, tonight. It's like the match is gonna be awesome. Win, lose, or draw.
It's gonna be incredible.
I'm probably gonna win.
You really think so?
Yeah. Well, look at me. Dude.
I mean, no, you are.
I'm a stallion.
Here's my worry. He's
got Undisputed Era.
He's got all of them, and I feel like you lose friends. You don't make friends. Like,
what do you mean?
Like when I go on Twitter,
not in NXT, just on Twitter.
It's a different deal.
I'm not losing friends in NXT. I mean, then again, that brawl, it seemed like nobody helped me.
That's what I'm saying.
I got jumped by Imperium pretty hard, and
right.
Then I felt like everybody jumped in. I was like, oh yeah, more people, but like. Nobody was really helping me. They just kept punching me.
No, they were sitting there like, oh.
So, you know what?
Hold Twitter fingers. Let him fend for himself.
Let it play out a couple more weeks. Maybe the boys are still policing themselves.
That's what I was thinking. I went right back to that tweet, and I was like, they're mad at him.
Maybe. I don't think so. I think it's just misunderstanding. You know, we'll be fine.
Happens all the time.
Yeah.
Happens all the time.
At least the fans like me.
They do. The fans do like you. They love you.
Yeah.
I mean, they chant, bro.
They chant, bro.
You know when you know you're doing well? When I would like talk to people who don't necessarily watch, and they go like this, who's that bro guy?
Yeah.
I like him.
People like the bro.
They like him. They like him.
Likeable guy.
Yeah. But you're more like thinking about like, okay, I already know that's going to be good. But what's after that? I got to play this video game. Then I got to wake up in the morning. Got to take care of the kids. Life. Just life.
Or my thing is this too. I love wrestling. I love entertaining. I love doing everything. But like, even when I fought, I loved fighting. But my favorite part is when it's over.
I get that.
You know, like I can sit home and watch what I just did.
Right.
Or I can just relax and forget about it for a little bit, zone out and be at peace.
Or just enjoy the fact that you accomplished it. I just did it, and I did a good job. That's the best part.
It's a good time.
Is having done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that, man.
Yeah.
I get that. Well, I can't wait to watch you have done it. And I'm going to be thinking to myself, he's found his happiness.
Yeah, he's good
He's
now.
finished. Yeah.
We have an after party afterwards, so I don't know. Maybe I'll find happiness there.
You probably will.
Maybe.
I think so. You seem like a jovial guy, right?
Maybe.
Looking for a good time.
We'll see.
Well, Matt Riddle, I can't wait. I think it's so cool that you're getting an opportunity like this on the USA Network. You're going to show the world, man.
We'll see.
You're
Hope
going to
I
show the
don't
world.
mess up.
Yeah, man. I hope not.
Yeah,
I hope not, but I'll be
me
watching.
too, bro.
Yeah. You know who I know won't mess up? Me, because I'm not going to get in the ring like that. I feel very confident about it.
That's a good spot.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Thank you, bro.